It's 10:30. Oh, it's Monday. I'm off today and tomorrow. Oh, I was gonna get up at 7:30. That's okay. Now it's 10:30 and now I'm up. I just snoozed my alarm. I turned my alarm off and I was like, just a little bit longer. I'm so sleepy because I definitely overslept. I've had too much sleep now. I went to bed at like 10:30. That means I've got 12 hours of sleep, right? I'm not too sure what I'm doing today, but I hope the sun will be out. The place we're staying at the moment has such a nice garden. We're sleeping in our friend's room because our sublet got delayed and then cancelled, and so now we had to find another one which we're moving into in a few days. But it has such a beautiful garden with so many beautiful flowers and such a beautiful lemon tree. Look at this. Our friend's house is right next to a school. That's why there's all these loud kids in the background. Lesson is actually really cute. Another thing about the place that we're staying at is that there's no fridge, because as we moved in just for a couple of days, because our friend was going to a festival and obviously our apartment was kind of delayed and stuff, or like got cancelled. So yeah, in the whole process of that, our friend's housemate is also moving out and a lot of the furniture belongs to her. So she took the like kitchen dining table, so usually there was a table here, and also the fridge and another few things. That means that a lot of the stuff that we brought over with us, like all of our food from our last apartment, couldn't be put into the fridge and has now, well, either gone off or we just threw it away because we knew it was going to go off. It's not really fun cooking if you can't have ingredients that you would keep in the fridge, you know? For breakfast, I'm just going to have a banana, some sourdough with some butter, and I feel like we have eggs somewhere. Do you hear that? There's like a beeping sound that comes with the school speakers. I think that means that their break is over. Anyway, can I be asked to cook eggs and then wash the pot, the pan? I might make boiled eggs because then boiled eggs doesn't make the pot dirty. I love making like a big spread with lots of different little things to nibble on. I love that so much, especially because obviously I'm Turkish and Turkish breakfasts are the best. And what I love about Turkish breakfast the most is that there's so many different little things, like almost like tapas vibes. But not today, guys, not today, because today just ain't the one for a big breakfast. Not like as fancy and nice. Started using the Hellooo Wonder Black Rice Facial Oil. That's really nice. I've seen it so much and I bought this to do gua sha with. And I started using the Mecca Cosmetica Brightening Sun Serum. I used Korean sunscreen before, but the last place I lived, they didn't have a Korean skincare shop, so I went to Mecca and I spoke to the lady, and they also have some Korean skincare brands. They have like Dr. Jart and stuff. I asked her, I'm looking for a Korean sunscreen, blah, 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 blah. And she said, oh, if I was you, because Australian sun is so like strong, I would go with the Australian brand. Maybe she just tried to upsell this one. But anyway, I really, really like it. And another new product I started using, because I ran out of my Laneige lip mask that I just used for like regular schmegular lip balm. Anyway, now I'm using the Ole Henriksen lip balm and it smells like childhood, because it smells of like melted ice lollies or something. Anyway, this sounds really nice. The people working at Sephora recommended it. So anyway, I'm gonna do my makeup really quick because I wanna leave the house ASAP. It's 1 p.m. Don't ask me what I did the last 3 hours, but that's okay. I had a slow morning. We saw Kendrick Lamar the other day and it was so good. His dances were amazing as well, and just his voice is amazing, and just everything was amazing. All the visuals were so cool as well, very inspiring. And he was performing in Melbourne 2 days in a row, and then the day after that he went to Spilled Milk, which is like a day festival. We saw him on the Wednesday, which is when he performed with Schoolboy Q, and I was so excited to see Schoolboy Q as well. Schoolboy Q's performance was okay. I guess he was just an opener, but it was okay. But Kendrick Lamar's performance was sick. And the day after, well, Doechii was opening for Kendrick, and that would have been so sick as well. I saw some people at the concert that I met at a festival that I went to 1.5 weeks before the concert, which is crazy because the world is just so small. Like, we camped next to each other at Strawberry Fields, which is this festival between Melbourne and Sydney. And then I saw them at the concert and they were standing like really close to us, which is also crazy because the arena where the concert was is huge. So what are the chances of us camping next to each other, making friends at the festival, and then 2 weeks later standing next to each other at a concert? That's pretty insane. I usually always use the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand, but because this is a little bit expensive, obviously, I was like, let me try and buy something cheaper. But I was in a bit of a hurry because it was on my birthday, because I turned 24 the other day, and I was like, I don't have enough time to like do like lots of research now about which I should buy instead. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy this in a travel size, because that way I'm spending less, but I know the product is good, and then I have like a puffer of time to like see what I want to get. But anyway, they didn't have them in travel sizes, so I spoke to this girl and I got this Westman Atelier contour stick that is really nice and fancy. This was like $40. It's like a very cool brown. I feel like what I love about the Charlotte Tilbury one is like it gives you like that sculpty look, but it also gives you a nice glow, I feel like. And this is more like a cooler color, so I feel like this gives you definition, but it doesn't necessarily make you look like sun-kissed, you know what I mean? Just makes you look very sculpted. Anyway, this is actually not meant to be about my makeup. But yeah, I'm officially 24. I've celebrated my 23rd and my 24th birthday in Australia, because I literally flew here a couple of weeks before my birthday just to escape German winter. But I won't be here for my 25th birthday. I'm pretty sure of that. Yesterday was very nice and sunny, and today is very cloudy and... Oh no, please. I'm back. Shit, this is drying. And I never know how to do my jaw, but I'll just kind of do this. I've quit my job. Well, I've handed in my notice, and I've got like 2 weeks of working at this job. And afterwards, it's Christmas, and I'll be off for the Christmas period. And I'm gonna do some road trip. Well, we're hopefully gonna do some road trips. And then in January, we're gonna fly down to Tasmania and do a road trip around Tasmania. God, my hair. So I'm very excited for that. Well, obviously, I need money, so I need to start applying for different jobs. You know when you're not sure if you should talk very openly about things you want to do, because what if then you jinx it? But I technically don't believe in jinxing. I only believe in manifestation. So I believe that if I speak openly about something, then I believe that you can speak things into existence and into happening. Maybe I'm just scared that what if I talk about it on here and then everyone's like, well, weren't you gonna do that? And then it's not happening. But anyway, who cares? I'm gonna try and apply to some curated type like vintage stores, or like just like clothing stores anyway, with brands that I like. There's so many jobs that I'd love to do, but hospitality slash, well, me working as a barista is just not one of them anymore. I just can't do that anymore. And that's just the easiest job for me to find because I've been making coffee for years, and there's like a million, thousand, billion cafes in Australia, and or just generally in hospitality. It's just the easiest job to find as a backpacker, especially. A lot of other jobs don't really hire people on like not short term, but like limited time visas. So there's already only limited possibility for jobs there, especially someone like me who's not been to uni or done an apprenticeship or is basically an expert. Like, I'm limited to what jobs I can get. And anyway, I'm gonna try and apply to some of those types of shops, because then I feel like I can at least express myself in day-to-day life by the way I dress, because I'm not gonna wear my good outfits to work if I'm just gonna be spilling milk and coffee on myself all day. Because do I put on some mascara? Yeah, fuck it, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I'm very new to the mascara game, which is why I have this little like travel size mascara. I used to just always get lash extensions, but we all know how expensive that is. I love clothes and I love dressing up and stuff, or just experimenting with, yeah, just expressing myself through clothes and in different ways. That is basically my next goal, that what I would like to do. So I'm gonna go either today or tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the library because I don't have a laptop, and I'm gonna work on my CV, and then hopefully find a job that just feels a little bit more aligned with what I would like to be doing. As much as I love making coffee, I like making coffee, I just don't like working in cafes, you know what I mean? I'm doing it for too long, I don't want to work in hospitality anymore. So let's see, pray for me. This is my bag that I'm taking with me today. You fold it in half and then it's like a crossbody bag. And what I'm packing to take with me is a charger, because if you know me, my battery is literally always low, or my phone's always dead. So this is my boyfriend's charger, because I don't have my own charger. And every time, he's offered so many times to get me my own, and I'm like, nah, it's okay. I'm taking this Muji little notebook that I literally bought yesterday, but not for myself, but for my boyfriend, so he can, this is specifically for him to learn German in, because he's from England. So I'm going to take this out with me today, and then I'll think of some sentences and words I could teach him on top of what he already knows. My own journal, the book that I'm currently reading, which is 1,000 Splendid Suns by the same author that did The Kite Runner, that I've not read yet either, but yeah, I'm about halfway through. It's a really good book. It's some of my friends' favorite book, which so far the book is mainly sad, so I'm like, oh, I don't know, I don't think a sad book could be my favorite book, so unless there's like a happy end, then I might feel bad about it. But anyway, my pen, and this is my small bum bag that I usually have with me, but I'm gonna take her with me as well. Oh, and I've got another pen in here, and then I've got lots of random shit in here, just because I can't be asked to transfer everything over. And this bag is from Snow Peak. They have a backpack as well, but the backpack is too big if I'm just going out to dance or to like today do some bits around town, you know. So I needed a bag that was smaller. And if you've watched my video from when I was in Sydney, because that's where I bought this bag from exactly one of those stores that I said I would like to be working at, I looked at the wrong price tag and spent double or triple the amount on this bag than I thought what it actually cost, but I felt too awkward to say at the checkout, so I just ended up buying it. But I'm so happy I did. This is my outfit of the day, plus the bag. So this top I bought yesterday because I needed a few more long sleeves. This is from Uniqlo. I have pretty much the same top, but as a t-shirt. These jeans are from Moschino, and they are so sick. The bottom looks like they're wet, kind of, and I'm wearing shocks. And they're so sick. I bought them from Swap here in Melbourne, which is a really cool store. And they were only $80, which is crazy for jeans, because everyone knows, especially as a woman, if you find a pair of jeans that fits, like, you need to buy them. They're Moschino on top of that. Plus they were only $80, which is like 45 euros, that's just crazy. And so I'm gassed. I've really been wanting more long sleeve tops because I've got some hoodies And I've got t-shirts, but I need some more long sleeves. I would love some long sleeves with patterns so I can wear them underneath plain t-shirts. Because I've seen lots of stuff like with polka dots and camouflage, which I love anything camouflage. And I would love to not recreate the same look, but whenever I see it, I'm like, oh my god, I love it. And I try not to buy too impulsively. So when I see something that I like, I try not to be like, okay, I need to get the same thing, or I need to do and buy this right now. But if I, over a couple months of time, if I see things and every time I see them, I always feel inspired, or I always feel like, ooh, I like this. And the next time I see it, I still like it, and keep going like that over a couple months, then I know, okay, I really want, like, I think I still really want that, not just because it's a trend, but because I genuinely enjoy it. And that's how I try to shop more mindfully, personally, save the planet type shit. And yeah, ignore the mess in the background. And I'm also bringing a tank top. It might get warm, and it's like 20 something degrees right now, so a long sleeve, I probably don't need a long sleeve. Well, you would probably not need a long sleeve, but I need a long sleeve because I get cold so easily, and I would much rather be sweating than even just be the tiniest bit cold. Like, I can't handle the cold at all. And my water bottle, as I said, I love camouflage. I'm obsessed with my water bottle so much. I lost the lid a month or so ago, and Louis got me a new lid for my birthday because I really needed one. And I hate the concept of military and army and all of that shit, and this is very much, not very much, but kind of giving that vibe. But I love camouflage, it's so deep. I'm really trying to enjoy spending time by myself a bit more. I do enjoy spending time by myself, but it's easier to feel good for me when I'm with other people, because hanging out with other people gives me lots of energy. I'm not someone with a low social battery. Like, I can be around people a lot and still feel like energized, especially because I grew up with so many sisters and my household is always busy. Like my house is the house that people will come to hang out, you know? Not just my friends, but also my sister's friends, and also my mum's friends and family friends. So I'm just used to always being around people. And so then when I'm by myself, sometimes I just get sad more easier about things that, how do I explain? Does that make sense? Like, I feel good. Like, for example, today I feel so good. Okay, I've got it down, guys. I've got it down. So when I'm by myself, it's easier for me to spiral. Kind of about the thoughts that I spoke about in my last video, where I was talking about how I kind of feel lost. I feel lost easier when I'm by myself than when I'm around people. So this is not just about me trying to enjoy time by myself in the sense of taking myself on cute dates and like taking myself out to do cute activities, because I love doing that. I do that with friends or by myself, like that's no problem. But it's more just kind of sitting in stillness, and also especially being at home by myself, that can send me into spirals. But I spent all morning by myself at home and I'm feeling good, so I love that. My current favorite cafe in Melbourne is Good Measure. They have this drink called a Mont Blanc. Okay, I learned French in school for like 5 years, and now I can pronounce Mont Blanc. They do a drink and it's cold brew with brown sugar or like any sort of dark sugar, and on top it's got a cream with nutmeg and orange zest, and it's just the best thing ever. And I'm not even from Melbourne, obviously, but I've got some friends that are, or that have lived here for a long time, and I'm the one that's introduced them to the Mont Blanc, because it's probably like such like a basic bitch tourist thing to get, especially from this place, because I think they're actually the inventors of that coffee. Yeah. Lots of cafes here in Melbourne have their own variation of it. The cafe I work at, we also have one. It's called the Cinnabon. Some places have got one. Oh my god, that's what I was gonna do. I wasn't even gonna come to Good Measure today. I was gonna go to a different one. I was gonna go to Donatello's to grab one that's called the Brownie, which is kind of the same concept as I said. So like cold brew with a cream on top, but with a banana cream. That's what I was meant to do. I remember yesterday thinking to myself, tomorrow I'm gonna try a new one. And then I didn't. Well, good thing with Good Measure as well, on top of it having such a cool interior, well, just cozy kind of, and like dark woody kind of stuff, and they've got like a vinyl player and stuff, so like it's just a nice place to kind of hang out in. And the drink is honestly the best fucking drink ever. Besides all of that, they also stay open late because it's a bar in the evenings, and they serve coffee till late, whereas most other cafes in Australia in general close at like 2 or 3, latest 4. Like if you can still grab a coffee somewhere at 4, then you're lucky, you know what I mean? I'll show you what it looks like. It's very expensive, but it's very yummy, and I hope you can hear me right now because it's very wet. My hair's almost dry though, which is nice, because I don't like having wet hair. Since being in Australia, I've not straightened my hair one single time, which is crazy because I've been traveling with my straighteners for, well, over a year now. That's good because I'm not damaging my curls, obviously, and I'm really truly embracing my curls, finally. But also I've not blow dried my hair, like diffused it or anything since being here, because I don't have a blow dryer with me. So I've just been letting it air dry. So I should technically have the healthiest hair ever. I find Good Measure from the outside and from the restaurants that surround it, kind of. The vibe from the outside, I would probably just walk past and not go in. Yeah, I find it funny because from the outside I feel like it just looks kind of, you know? I brought my book with me, and the music is pretty loud, so I don't know. I can read with music, I can read with noise and stuff, but the music's pretty loud, I don't know if you can hear. And it's kind of like funky tunes, you know what I mean? So I feel like I won't be able to focus on the music. Literal best drink ever, guys. So young and so creamy, but it is also refreshing, and it's not too sweet, but it's just sweet enough, and it just tastes so Christmassy. Oh my god. The best thing ever, oh my god. I'm leaving the library. I'm done with the library for the day. I was there for an hour as I kind of planned. And to be completely honest, I didn't really get anywhere because silly me, I don't know how this happened, because I swear I always make sure to save my CV as a PDF and as a Word document to avoid exactly what happened today. So my last Word document CV that I could find was from like 2022. And I've changed my CV obviously a million times since then, and it's kind of annoying. I had to try and copy everything from the PDF ones that I have into the Word document, and then me and ChatGPT were doing our thing. I don't support ChatGPT, as in don't use it for everything, but just, you know, use it how I use it. What I do is okay. You are allowed to use it for when you apply for jobs, but anything that needs actual character, or anything that's just a question that you're trying to get an answer to, just Google it, or I don't know, ask your friends, but like don't. Yeah, I didn't really get anywhere, but tomorrow I'll go back and I'll keep working on my CV, and at least I went, right? So my phone is about to die, even though I charged it at the library. So it's now about 4 p.m. I'm gonna go to Woolies, which is the grocery store, and I'm gonna buy a couple ingredients. You've seen our kitchen situation, and you've seen how we don't have anything in the fridge at the moment, so I'm just gonna try and make some yummy pasta for dinner. I also didn't end up reading, but I'll do that in the garden, which is good as well, because being home alone and stuff, it's gonna be a good challenge for me to read in the garden and not lose my mind. So anyway, as I said, my phone's about to die, so I'm gonna go do all the things that I said just then, and then I might watch something nice on my iPad at home. Maybe a Christmassy film or something, maybe a new show, or maybe Stranger Things is out. Or edit this video, who knows? Maybe I'm feeling so crazy that I'm finishing this video today and uploading it today. And I can't because I don't have Wi-Fi. But who knows, maybe I'm finishing the video today and uploading it tomorrow or something crazy. Who knows, maybe I'll just be crazy like that. And my eyebrows are coming back because I bleached them, but they weren't like bleach white blonde type shit, they were like a light brown, and now they're back to sort of back to normal, if you can see. Anyway, see y'all. Make sure to like and subscribe. Nah, just make sure to enjoy your day. Try and have some alone time like I did today. Yeah, bye.